Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. It is randomizer day today. As per usual, we do this on Mondays. We pull out the randomizer. It's been updated with the new IDs and stuff, and we see what it generates. Okay. Library battle. Set the game to a different language. Oh boy. Tremor. We've got K-Core Ponglu, She Ishmael, Butler Faust, Space Yisong, Warp Merso, and a 6-slot Philip Sinclair. Alright. That is very silly. That's for sure. Means that you're never getting a second slot, which is unfortunate since you'd really like one. I mean, decent enough. We don't have anyone that can make use of Tremor, so we're gonna start out. I guess because we're starting out with Tremor, like, we can just get, like, Reverberation and potentially get a little bit of benefits there. Not a lot. I guess we have Everlasting. That's something. Well, give me a minute to set up the team, and then we're going to get straight into this. Alright, the build has been built, and we are playing in Japanese. I think last time I've done this bit I did Korean, because that was a logical, obvious choice. But you know what, we're being a little bit of a varied, today. We're just going in Japanese. See, everything's built, we've got all the egos, that sort of thing. Let's just go. Like I said before, the Tremor... Where's my mic? The Tremor Ego gift isn't going to be too useful. What is that? We have floor... Okay. So we're going here, N-Corp floor. We can get that. Cool. Don't have any N-Corp ID, so we don't want it. But we could get it, right? But you can see we have, we've got these two together, because this allows stack Tremor. This gives enemies debuffs for having Tremor, so that we can make some actual use of our starting Ego gifts, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to, right? So that's cool, but yeah, it's you. I feel like I haven't, like, used Butler Faust, like, much at all since, like, she released in, like, the actual... I guess just since Canto 6 in general. I haven't really done that much syncing, I guess. I've kind of been waiting to do a lot of singing, because I'm fairly certain Earl King is a week away, and he's probably going to be syncing with, like, maybe, like, minor bleed, but mainly syncing. Most likely. We'll have to see what they do for him. We'll probably get a teaser, like, tomorrow or something, if so, right? We'll have to see. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be cool, I'm sure. It's about time, after all. Every center has 4 3-stars, so Earl King. Perfect way to go about doing. We'll also have to see how they, like, make it work, like, story-wise, of course, because, no Kathy, that sort of thing. Speaking of stuff today, though, we got, like, the little, information thing over, Railway 4. It's very interesting. There's kind of, like, there's basically 4 fights. Each fight is 3 or 2, like, waves, effectively. For example, like, the first fight is, like, 1 wave, first wave, I think, is a new Abno. It's the portrait. Second wave is, like, Josephine, and then third wave is, like, Nelly. And that's, like, the first fight. And then you get, like, full heal, your SPs are set to 0, and you can go on. And that's why you choose all 12 Sinners, because the first 6 is your main, the second 6 are backline. If any of your first 6 die, they are replaced by one of the backlines. And you get various buffs to each Sinner depending on their order, being stuff like, some of them gain HP, some of them gain, like, Clash Power and stuff. The later ones get more stuff, so, like, your 12th deployed Sinner gets, like, the biggest buff, I'm pretty sure. Was it, like, what? I forget what it was, like, +3 level or something. I guess that's not, like, the biggest buff compared to, like, +2 final power from 11 or whatever it was, but still, you know what I mean. Cool. It is funny to just see ego just in English, for these. It makes sense, of course. That's how they, do it, but it's funny to see. Okay, Philip, you got this? Cool. Yeah, also, the thing showed that, for the N-Corp fight, which is assumably the first fight of the second node, if I had to guess. First fight of the first node of, like, the first wave of, like, the second set of fights, because it said 1 out of 3 there, and just had all 6 N-Corp IDs. That'll be interesting. It'll probably be, like, that into, like... What would it be? I don't know, that's my prediction. Because we know the first 4 effectively, and we don't know the rest. We know there's obviously going to be Dreamy Electric Sheep somewhere. There's going to be King and Binds at, like, the very end. My best guess is second node might be, like... I don't know. Because we know there's going to be the... I think... It might be, like... Maybe, like, N-Corp into... Heathcliff the Heartbreaking into Dream Electric Sheep, or into Dream Electric Sheep into Heathcliff the Heartbreaking, something like that. I think that could check out. Or Distorted Hindley, actually. No, Distorted Hindley would make more sense. We'll take the Tremor one. No, look, okay. I think that would make sense. Like, it being... Yeah, second wave, we do N-Corp Envy Pekatulum, then we do, Sure, we'll upgrade this, why not? Live a little. Envy Pekatulum, into Dream Electric Sheep, into Distorted Hindley, and then the third row is going to be, like, Camophyte into Heathcliff the Heartbreaking, into... I don't know, normal Earl King, maybe? Like, a lone Earl King? Or maybe just, like, first Earl King, I guess. Heathcliff question mark fight, probably. And then the final wave is only 2 fights. Or no, was the third wave only 2 fights? It might be. I might be getting it mixed up. You know what I mean, though. I don't know. I think the final 2 fights is going to be some sort of Earl King. Potentially just, like, big Earl King, you know? Earl King and, every Catherine. We'll just see, I guess. Into, King and Binds. Because it did specify you need to beat Kanto 6 in order to do Railway 4. That is a requirement, so... That sort of stuff. I mean, that should be obvious by the fact that there is the Nelly fight there. But yeah. Tricky stuff. For all we know, there might be another Envy Pekatulum fight beyond just the ones we know of, being the N-Corp ones and the Blade Lineage ones. Who knows, maybe, I made the joke before, I think, but maybe we'll get like an Earl King, type thing. It's possible. You can tank some of this, that's fine. Oh, you're not being targeted. Oh. I thought you were being... Okay, no, you're being targeted by evades. Alright, let's think this through a little bit more, then. You can clash against, like, one of those. Cool. You're gonna trigger instincts, that's fine. Are you being attacked at all? No. Okay, I'll view one side then. A little bit of this, into this, into this. Yeah, some rough clashes there. But I think we can pull through. Should work well enough. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the railway info. It'll be fun, I'm sure. I'll probably stream it on Wednesday. Probably not gonna stream tonight, but I'll stream Railway, I think. Yeah. But yeah. How's this looking? Hong is doing some decent damage, that's cool. Those two are frenzied now, but that's fine. A little bit of speed on them is a little bit rough, but we've got enough speed in ourselves to not be too concerned. We'll have you on kill duty, yeah. And everyone else can just be on clash duty. Cool. Do something like that. Okay, cool. Should be good. Hopefully Sinclair will win his clashes, get his Sandy up a little bit. Cool. He gets the 2 coins thanks to getting the heads there, so that's good. And this guy is pretty close to staggering, fairly certain, so yeah, cool. Get that kill. You get that kill, and we should have had Merso attack the bottom one. That's fine. It just means we'll have to do a little bit more, which is not the biggest deal. Sinclair gets the kill and gets up to 45 sanity, but loses 15 of it, so it'll be a 30 sanity next fight. That's fine. It'll work well enough. And we'll just take you here, I think. We'll take a random EO gift. Oh, we got the red mane. Who's got Lust in this team? I don't know. I'll check. Okay, we're going this floor. I guess we'll take Nixie Divergence. We're gonna go for Tremor, just for the sake of reverberation, I guess. Fair enough. Okay, we can get something here. You want another skill 3? Why not? We'll take that. So I don't know what else we are actually looking for with this run. This is nice to have. Especially in combination with this. Cool. Some funny stuff. Rags might have actually been a good choice. And we'll grab painkillers, just in case. I guess we shouldn't really need them. Okay, what was I gonna check? Oh yeah, Lust. Okay, it's only you two. You two will get the red main, so if you don't get hit, you gain, like, haste and defense power up, and if you do get hit, you gain, like, skill power up and whatever. I'll be able to tell what it is from the icons. Yeah, don't get hit, you gain 2 haste, 2 defense power up. If you do get hit, you gain 2 offense level up and some bind, I think. Is that what it's saying? I don't know, there's not actual symbol for a status effect here, so I'm not fully sure what it's saying. I assume if it should say something there, though. I don't know, that's weird. It's one of those EU gifts I don't remember too well. I mostly only remember what it does because of it being near identical, if not exactly identical, to the version of it from the Kanto 3 dungeon. Or being decent for me in the Kanto 3 dungeon, because I remember, like, my big heavy hitter in the Kanto 3 dungeon when I was playing through this game on launch was, Liu Gregor, funnily enough, who did have that. So that was cool. Yeah, this should do decently. Nice. Not quite enough to kill. We might have some random. Yeah, Merso's gonna finish that guy off. Cool. Luckily, there's a slash attack, so it kills even harder than it normally would. Oh, 8 HP, never mind. Well, we might have a random one-side attack from Hong to finish that one off. Yeah, cool. A lot of enemies that need to be finished off with kind of light attacks there. That's how it goes sometimes. We get more events. Travel in a flask, sure. I'll take it. I might want to try, like, some... What egos do we have? We don't have Regret on Merso, which is unfortunate. Regret is nice for Warp Merso. We do have... I mentioned, like, we have Everlasting, but we don't have a way to inflict reverbs, so... Not exactly the best thing ever. We'll take this. This is lead encounter. It's either Ting Ting boss, or it can just be the Casino Chief. Yeah, Casino Chief. Alright, that's fine. It's fairly easy either way, right? Not the biggest deal. Yeah, did we not have I guess we didn't have a single skill 3 going on that turn. So we just went for a barrage of, like, insane attacks. Which is fair enough. We've got some skill 3s now. We've got the funny Blazing Strike ready. Which should do a little bit of damage. Just a little. I guess you don't have a lot of burn, so we don't gain, like, stupid benefits. But you've got some burn, so it's something. Was Ashes to Ashes on this floor? I think it was. Did we turn down Dust to Dust? I hope we didn't, because Dust to Dust is really nice for being able to actually stack burn. We've got some Envy, so maybe we could benefit from the circuit. I don't know. Maybe we could get some burn stuff going for a team like this. Kind of requires Dust to Dust, though, because that'll be our only way to actually be able to reasonably get count very easily beyond, like, your skill 2. Okay, you should be able to get the kill. Nice. Cool. And that's a victory. Good stuff. We get to move on to the floor boss now, which is Ida. It can only be Ida. Sure, we'll take the little plushie, Wolf the Wolf. No reason not to. We don't have any bleed, do we? I don't think so. That's fine. We might get something that's random and inflicts bleed, which would make that fairly nice. Sure. That looks good. You're dodging a little bit, but only a little bit, so that's fine. Still got you staggered. Okay, you're not... Okay. You can stigmatize, I guess. No reason to save Blazing Strike or anything for a fight like this. Just kill this guy with stigmatize, probably. Nice. Get your sanity thanks to that. I think in general, the whole thing where you only gain Sandy from killing lower level enemies is still such a stupid thing. Or you only gain Sandy from killing higher level enemies. Because, like, it's out of your control a lot of the times, especially Mirror Dungeon for normal. You basically never see enemies that are higher level than you. Just because, like, usually endgame floors are still going to be, like, level 44. Floor 4 is, I mean, obviously hard, you get it a lot, but it's just kind of... It's still such a weird thing to exist. Now, you only lose Sandy if an ally dies of a higher level than you. If they're lower level than you, you just don't lose any sanity. Barring certain exceptions, of course. Stuff like, you know, Blade Lineage Merceau when Blade Lineage allies die. Not that people ever use In Memoriam, ever. I don't think I've ever seen someone trigger In Memoriam, much less use it. I don't know, maybe someone has done some funny stuff with it. It's the kind of thing that exists, but doesn't really need to. That's like, what, more damage with bleed skills or something like that? Not the biggest deal. Okay, let's see, what floor are we going with here? Rightmost? Okay. Gloom weak floor. We can get Green Spirit for more Tremor synergy. Let's go. I love Tremor. I'll probably do Tremor for Railway. Funnily enough, I was actually considering doing Tremor for the next Railway, like, before they gave Tremor a bunch of stupidly strong stuff. I thought it'd be funny. I already liked Fracture and Decay enough to be like, yeah, I probably want to try Tremor for Railway. At least for, you know, my streamed attempt, right? Even if it's not going to get me below the necessary time limit. I don't think it told us what the amount of turns needed for the best reward is. We'll have to see. I got real lucky with Railway 3, you know, only needing to do a single attempt. But that was because I was using Rupture shenanigans, which physically we really can't do here. Because part of the beauty of Talisman Sinclair is the fact that you just restart every fight until you had your skill 3 and your skill 2 immediately, so you could just get the talismans onto someone. But that can't be done here, since you can only really reset for the first wave. Still would be nice for, like, the first boss or something. But you'd probably want a team that's a little bit better overall. I don't know. Let's see. Sinking's probably not a bad idea either. We'll have to see, though. I'm pretty sure first wave, I'm pretty sure that, like, Portrait of a Certain Day is going to be gloom resistant, so Sinking's probably not great there. But we'll have to see, I guess. I don't know. Burn also could be fun. I was definitely thinking about that. I'd like to use Philip Sinclair. Maybe I'll consider that. We'll see. I could vary from, like, thing to thing, right? I don't need to use one team the entire way through. If ever each rest station you can change your team. Maybe I'll do like Tremor for some, Burn for something. Maybe I'll try and do 4 different status effects entirely. That actually could be a fun idea. Like do Rupture for 1, do Burn for 1, Sinking for 1, and then finish it off with Tremor, right? I like that idea a lot. I might actually do that. I'll keep that in mind. We'll have to see. I'd like to see what is in each thing, because certain bosses, certain status effects will not be good for. Sinking, especially, we need to wait for an enemy that's weak to Gloom, or at least neutral to Gloom. Which could honestly mean it would be great for like Earl King type stuff, since Earl King's weak to Gloom. Usually. If it's Heathcliff question mark, then like the barrier may get in the way, that sort of thing, but you know what I mean. I'd be down for any of the Earl King fights. I guess not like the Matt Earl King fight, since that one is pretty lame. But the other Earl King fights I think are all super fun and all fairly unique. I think any of them could work. Why are you suffering so much? Okay. I mean, you can just tank that, sure. We'll roll with that. We're gonna actually use Electric Screaming for once, not an ego I use much at all, so that's funny. She's weak to Pierce, which is why I'm going for it as well. It probably wasn't that worth it, but it's something, right? So that's cool. This could potentially stagger. Nice. Good stuff. We should be able to finish stuff off without too much of a hassle here. It is interesting how this Shmi fight is only one wave compared to the actual, like, the actual, like, Canto 5 first floor has her as a 3-wave fight because it's just straight up a normal Shmi fight. But this one only being one wave makes sense because it's just a elite encounter. So that's cool. Nice Mass Attack Gaming. Get your sanity up thanks to you being nice enough to not require enemies to be lower level or higher level to gain sanity. Okay, cool. Not really great. For us, a little gamble with Tremor, why not? No dice. Okay, I should have just taken the random one. Yeah, I guess the poise stuff is good for She Ishmael. If we could get Resolution, that could be nice, I guess. Maybe we should roll for Slash, honestly. I won't get another rest stop until the end of floor 4, so it's not worth it until then. You kind of want to, be able to upgrade it sooner rather than later. I guess something to keep in mind, especially since we've got some poise stuff. Your second slots, you'll go relatively quickly. I don't know, it could be funny. Could be fun. Okay, some N-Corp guys. Yeah. When we get the N-Corp Envy, like, Pekatula fight, it's gonna be really interesting, because I did also see that their skills got resonance, right? You could see, like, the Gloom skills and the Pride skills were, like, glowing and had the little resonance thing to the sides, because, well, there were multiple of them being used, which definitely means they can trigger whistles, which is funny. Maybe I should use an N-Corp team for that fight. No, probably won't. N-Corp teams, they're good. I'm not, like, I don't care about it for it too much. Mainly just because, there's definitely synergy there, but also anti-synergy. Main thing being, why doesn't, Rosamund Merceau have a Lust skill? That would genuinely fix most of my issues with running full N-Corp. And I guess just also the fact that some of the units don't really have the best synergy with each other. And Dawn, you know, having some nail synergy and stuff, but being Tremor just kind of randomly. I like it. She's one of my favorite Tremor ideas still. Just out of personal bias, because she was, like, the first one actually added. She was, like, one of the best Tremor units for a little bit. Only a few weeks since, you know, Rose Banner released the month after her, which obviously took the cake for the best Tremor unit. And also, you know, LCCB Ishmael was definitely a better Tremor unit, but is just a very weird unit. Okay, you shouldn't be too bad. We'll just hit you with stuff and that should work. Simple as that. Go. We'll go for some dominated clashes and also, you know, a favored, but it's for Sinclair because we want to get sanity up. If he wins his clash, he... Actually, I didn't see. Will he be? No, he will, because he gains 15 sanity as a baseline instead of 10. So yeah, if he wins his clash, he'll definitely be able to manifest ego next turn. It's funny seeing KQE in this font. Nice. That's an ego manifestation. Decent bit of Tremor too, so I think turn 3 onwards you'll have the funny paralysis from reverberation. Doesn't trigger here because it's at turn end if you have enough Tremor, and because that most of our Tremor stacking is next turn stuff, just works out that way. Yeah, it's only a single target, so maybe it's not the best idea to use that, but like... Actually, no, this probably will do more damage, even if it's a worse chance of winning the clash. Unless, yeah. I think that'll work, cool. Send it. Because he's weak to Gloom, so it'd be a little bit better. And his skill 2, really... I guess we could have gotten burn count with his skill 2, though, which is really worthwhile. Yeah. That's fine. It's alright. We're stacking a lot of Tremor to use on our very many... We've got Pursuance for Tremburst, if nothing else. Maybe other Tremburst Egos? Oh, we lost the Clash. Okay, cool. Shh! Should've just gone for the skill 2, yeah. That's fine. Should've Sunset Bladed. Do we have any other Tremburst Egos beyond Pursuance, though, is what I'm wondering. Oh yeah, we got Everlasting. I forgot about that. Well, we could, Everlasting you for the fun of it. I'm down for it. Just attack you a bunch, see how that goes. You can't clash anything here. Cool. Save the Stigmatize for next, or save the Blazing Strike for next turn, I guess. This staggers immediately. It wasn't even needed to stagger, and we're not going to gain much of a benefit from Bursting Tremor since that's your... Unless you've got like a hidden stagger threshold or something, I guess that's possible. I don't know for sure. But you get staggered at least. The Everlasting was really not needed. This is so much stagger damage that is doing nothing for us. Yeah, only 200 actual damage because didn't have anything funny on that front. That's fine. Cool. We'll kill you sooner or later, I'm sure. Do you want to manifest ego because of that? You do. Okay. That's fine. You wouldn't be able to clash now, so I think it was destined to happen. I guess you can one-side stigmatize. It's OP sometimes. Bro thinks he's despairingly stigmatized. Stacking a little bit of defense level down, that's cool to see. And we don't really have anything super strong going on this turn. You might get the next turn stagger as well. I think it's kind of weird. I think it might only be if you get the turn 2 stagger that happens. Yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah, you're being gone for. Oh, you are. Oh, that's the one you can clash against, I see. Alright, we'll blind obsession you just for safety. It's the safe option. Yeah, it should go well. There's a little bit of paralysis, so it might be lying to us. But that's fine. Nothing else. Sinclair should be able to get a clash in before you die. Yeah, cool. So that's a little bit more sanity gain, so that's nice. And we blind obsession this. Ishmael doesn't get grabbed thanks to that. Cool. That was interesting. It went to 35 and then 38. Is that normal for that clash? Normally it would just go straight to like the improved number, I think. It's just a weird thing about like the delayed attacks. There's only a couple like delayed clash attacks in the game. That's one of them. Obviously, you know, Cromer has one. Not as obviously Blubbering Toad has one with its fancy eye attack. It's an interesting thing. Maybe we get an E-gift now. We're going for... Actually, let's go for you, sure. Get a little bit of Burns energy going on here. We'll take a random ego gift. We don't really need Tremor stuff too much. Grey Coat, not bad. And which floor are we going to? Middle floor, Sloth floor. Cool. That should work. What are we thinking? Bottom path? Sure. Looks good enough. We get you another skill... Okay, I'll take that. Might as well. What was I gonna say? We get you another skill 3? Nah. Could go for that. It kinda... Yeah, well, let's get you a skill 3. More Echoes of the Manor. That's funny. And we'll just press on. Oh, right, I wanted to roll for resolution. That's fine, I'll do that at the next job. I'll just roll for slash until we get resolution or until we run out of cost. Just because it would be funny for Ishmael. Okay, some of you guys. Simple enough. I like base Yi Song simply because his skill 2 just has him whack someone with a book. That's pretty cool. He's very bad, like, functionally, but at least he can whack someone with a book. What is it? He can inflict fragile on enemies at below 0 SP. So that's cool. I don't remember if it's same turn or next turn, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't work on Abnos. Because the thing is, it's only people below 0 SP. So Abnos having no SP don't count. Cool. Wouldn't be surprised if eventually we do get just like proper Abnos but with sanity as part of their gimmick. Would check out. Would be funny if you were, running a sinking. What if they did that for one like the railway Abnos and you were running a sinking team and you just get to the Abno and you see they've got an SP bar and you're like, oh no. If you got sinking deluge, you'll be fine, I guess, but without it, a little bit of suffering. Okay. Nice. And victory, cool. We get our event now. What do you will we get? Who can say? Oh, you, cool. The time duck itself, in the flesh. Or in the time goop. I don't know. I think that's Drifting Fox is the boss, alright. Should be fine. Guess we'll see. Yeah, you guys. You are losing this clash, alright. You've got Cavernous Willing, just pull it out. It'll only be a single turn because we don't have the Gloom Resonance, but like, it'll be a net neutral SP, since it's, what, 15 SP? You're guaranteed to gain 15 SP on Clash Win because of your, unique Sanity tab. So yeah, perfectly net neutral. And you rolled heads, so that's cool. Get a little bit of Blur Bubble for yourself and one other ally. Yisong it was, okay. Is it lowest HP? I think it probably is. I don't remember for sure, I guess. But that checks out. And do a bit of this, do a bit of that. Cool. Stigmatize, so you manifest ego next turn. I kind of do still want Dust to Dust, I guess, because we're getting some burn potency, but our skill 2 is singular skill 2 is really the only good burn count we have still, so we kind of need a little bit more to maintain it. Guess we'll see. Okay, you ego up, yep. And you can clash here. You're guaranteed to win the clash thanks to paralysis, so that's nice. Love to see it.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
Stomach's grumbling. Haven't had anything to eat today. It happens. A funny mass attack. Let's go. Get some kills now, since they're all staggered, I assume. Yeah, cool. And that's it? Nice. But one more fight, and then we just get 2 events, and then we're at the end. So that's cool. There's a little bit of bleed, so that's our synergy with the wolf. Give me an ego gift. Aw. Alright. Is that just a damage increaser? I think it is. I don't remember for sure. Probably is. For bleed stuff, that is. So, doesn't really help us that much. Almost staggered there, darn. They resist slash, so yeah, it's gonna happen. Our team is mostly slash, it is funny. Yeah, we've got such a slash-focused team thinking about it, because, like, yeah, you're mostly slash. You're mostly slash. You're mostly slash. You're mostly slash. You're all slash. And you're mostly slash. Yeah, 5 of the people on our team have 2 slash skills and 1 has 3. I didn't even really make the connection. I know we were doing a lot of slash stuff, but there was enough non-slash stuff that I didn't really, like, I wasn't really like, oh yeah, this is just a mega slash team. Darn. I guess I haven't fixed the randomizer so that you can randomly roll the damage types. I think it's still only you can roll status effects as starting ego gifts. I should probably change that. I kind of completely forgot about that. Having a run like this for starting with slash gifts could have been funny. Could have started with resolution, but it physically isn't an option just because I forgot to update the randomizer for with that part when Mirror Dungeon 4 came out. Okay, well that's something to keep in mind maybe. I do want to make some upgrades to the randomizer, but I think I say that a lot, and I then proceed to say a lot that, it's just kind of flawed on a functional level because I don't know how to code very well. So a lot of it's just really bad programming and stuff. So there's not a lot I can do for some of the stuff, but that's fine. Let's see, let's roll for something funny. I mean, I kind of want to give Sinclair a skill change, not gonna lie. And I might just keep it at that. I could have sell some stuff. I could upgrade, what's it called? Piece of relationship. I don't really need to, though. I could have upgraded something there. I had enough cost to upgrade, like, a tier 1 or tier 2 or something, I'm sure. I just figured, might as well not. We'll just send the boss, right? See how we can take care of you. We've got Ishmael with Blind Obsession, so answer is we should have a fairly simple time.
저번처럼 소매 단추를 달랑거리는 채로 제압하는 직원이 보여서는
Yeah. You can clash that. We want something to clash you. We might just send you there. Cool. That'll work. Let's do it like this. Alright, I like that. Didn't realize how risky a clash. I saw it was a favored clash, so I knew it wasn't like the best chances, but I didn't realize how risky that was. We could get all heads and we'd tie if it got heads, jeez. Nice, stacking some tremor, that good stuff. And we do get our blazing strike off. I guess when you're in manifest ego state, you are all slash. That is true. Nice stagger, did a lot of damage thanks to contract. And this kills all the umbrellas, of course. So then we can just kind of go all in on the body next turn, I guess, or maybe we should clash. We could clash, don't get me wrong. Or we could just not, though. Which is a funny idea. But you're just going for K... Yeah, we don't need to clash at all. You're just going for K-Core Pong Lu. Who, will be fine. I guess we should probably have you clash. You'll mass attack, so it'll work. Probably. You get this off. We do get a little bit of the funny, no we don't because you didn't have charge. I see, never mind.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을 가했군요. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘.
Cool. Clash with Sinclair. Should hit both parts, assumably. Did it only hit one? It might have only hit one. I maybe should have tried. I should have done the redirection thing, huh? Or I should have just not bothered clashing. It's going for K-Core Ponglu, like, he's fine. Okay, you're reducing our sanity a bunch, so we'll counterbalance that. Keep on going for the broken part, do a bunch of damage, that sort of thing. Tails, yeah, I expected as much. Sandy loss is a little rude, but all we can really do for Sandy here is Blind Obsession, which only hits 4 people anyways, so it's not the biggest deal. It also means you're at super low Sandy anyways, but, you might have been low enough that you could have had a chance of corroding there, huh? Well, that's fine if so. You didn't corrode, and that's what matters. Do some damage. We got some SP back thanks to that, so that's cool. And we should be able to kill you this turn before you do your cry seeking something, yeah. Alright. You've been bound thanks to probably a variety of things, but like mostly you probably did a little bit of bind. I didn't see which skill you went for there. And it was probably also thanks to reverberation. So that's cool. Oh no, I think it was exclusive reverberation. I forgot it was 2 on each part, not just 4 on one part. Yeah, okay. Well, you get the kill, and there we go. Cool. That is a victory. So true, Nelly. You did the most damage, checks out. You 3 didn't take a single point of damage. That's funny. It happens sometimes. Some people just get lucky, especially with certain bosses and stuff. You can get through entire runs without taking damage at all. What was that button? That looked weird. I don't know. Hey, we get our 9 boxes. Cool. Not gonna need to spend the box anytime soon, thanks to this week's update being nothing new in terms of identities and stuff. It's only railway stuff, so that's good. Can keep on stockpiling. And let's do our daily polls, once again, still in Japanese. Okay. Base Ryoshu. Do a poll on the Yisung banner. Oh, Yisung 3-star, most likely. 30% Yisung, I guess. Yeah, that's just Rose Banner Road. You're just talking about you like half an hour ago or something. I don't know how long. Time's weird. Really weird. That's cool. 56 shard kind of day. And how are I doing in Rodion shards? Pretty decently, I guess. That's cool. But yeah. I should change language when I'm thinking about it. God, it's right here. Silly me. It won't take effect until I restart the game, of course, but it might cause weird glitches and stuff. I don't know. That happens when you change from English to another bug. I don't know if it just happens when you change back. Okay, it definitely happens when you change from back. Yeah, okay. A little bit different buggy, but similar bugginess, right? Anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.